Hello guys, as you can see, Tank is very excited for story time today. He's got a whole stack of books. Now what you may not know is, Sesame Street actually put out a library a couple of different times over the years. And they have some of the best stories. But what they did was they put out like 12 volumes, and you got one at a time, I think like once a month or something. So they would print these stories in series. So one of my favorites that I'm going to read to you today starts in volume 2 of this particular iteration. And there's some great stuff in here, but we're going to read The Perils of Penelope, starring Bert and Ernie. One morning, Penelope was safe and snug inside her cottage. Hurry up, Bert. The story's beginning. Oh, why don't I always have to be Penelope? I don't know if I can maintain those voices. We'll see. Then Penelope went outside. Don't worry, Bert. See, all you have to do is step outside. Oh, is that all? That's not so bad. Unfortunately, Penelope had walked between two charging rhinoceroses. Ernie, rhinoceroses! Isn't this exciting, Bert? Wait until you see what happens on the next page. Where's my hat? Fortunately, a young hero crane operator came along and used his crane to lift Penelope up to higher ground. Fear not, Penelope. I, the young hero crane operator, will use my crane to lift you up to higher ground. Thank goodness. Unbeknownst to Penelope, the higher ground was the top of a cliff, and poor Penelope stepped off. That's it, Ernie. I'm leaving this story. You're doing fine, Bert. You're doing just what it says. Luckily, a giant bird caught Penelope in its claws. I don't believe this. Happy landings, Penelope. And then it says, to be continued in volume 3. So normally you'd have to wait a whole month. But I happen to have volume 3. The Perils of Penelope continued. As you remember from volume 2, Penelope was being carried away by a giant bird. I still don't believe this. Fortunately, the bird thought Penelope's head was an egg, so she took Penelope to her nest and sat on her. Ernie, get me out from under this bird. You think you've got problems. I can't find my goggles. Fortunately, a young hero helicopter pilot flew by, tickled the bird under her wing, and she flew away. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Fear not, Penelope. I, the young hero helicopter pilot, will tickle this bird and make it fly away. Kitchy, kitchy, coo. I've had it. I'm stopping this story. I'm not leaving this spot. Unbeknownst to Penelope, a leopard was sitting next to her in the tree. On second thought, get me out of here. I'll be with you on the next page, Penelope. Just in the nick of time, a young hero lumberjack cut the branch with his trusty axe and got Penelope down. Fear not, Penelope. I, the young hero lumberjack, who cut this branch with my trusty axe and will get you down. Thanks a lot, hotshot. Unfortunately, Penelope landed right on the foot of a giant. What's this story talking about? I don't see any giant. Uh-oh. Oh, don't look back, Penelope. Oops, sorry. The giant chased poor Penelope across a pasture. Fum, fi, fo, fee, I'm gonna catch a Penelope. Oh, Bernie! Isn't this story fun? You could see what happens to Penelope next in volume 4. Ooh. Fortunately for you, I've got volume 4. Let's see where Penelope is and what she's doing. See how old these books are. The Perils of Penelope continued. Help, Bertie, the giant is still chasing me. I guess I'll have to help Penelope. Yeah, Tank, what do you think? You like it? Happily, a young hero cowboy lassoed Penelope with his trusty rope. Fear not, Penelope. I, the young hero cowboy, will lasso you with my trusty rope and trip the giant who will fall down. And trip the giant who fell down. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Where'd this hero guy come from? Why did I ever get roped into this story? Uh-oh. Unhappily for Penelope, she slipped and rolled down a hill, wrapping the rope around and around her. Hey, that's my rope! What is it with this story? Luckily, Penelope came to a stop just before she rolled into the ocean. Whew, I'm glad I stopped at a safe place. I'm afraid I have bad news for you, Penelope. Uh-oh. As luck would have it, Penelope was now lying across a railroad track, and the train was coming. The train was getting close. Ernie, how do I get out of this? I don't know, Penelope. Turn the page and see. Oh. The train rumbled closer. If only a kindly old hero switch operator would throw a switch and send the train careening off on another track. That's it. I'll be a kindly old hero switch operator, and I'll throw the switch and... Okay, I can read. Now I guess I'll have to wait until volume 5. Oh, volume 5. Lucky you, I have volume 5. Alright, let's see. Where is Penelope in volume 5? I think here she is. The Perils of Penelope continued from volume 4. As you remember, the train was rumbling closer and closer. Penelope was getting more and more frightened. Don't worry, Penelope. I'll be the kindly old hero switch operator, and I'll throw the switch and... Okay, Ernie, but hurry. The train is getting closer and closer, and I'm getting more and more frightened. Ernie, the train is even closer. Throw the switch. I can't yet. I'm supposed to be an old switch operator. I don't look old without a beard. Where is that beard? Huh? Fear not, Penelope. I, the kindly old hero switch operator, will throw this switch and send the train careening off onto another track. That does it, Ernie. As soon as I get untied, I'm definitely quitting this story. Unluckily, a loose crate of bricks fell off the train and onto the railroad tracks, catapulting Penelope up into the air and out to sea. I'd like to get my hands on the guy who wrote this story. I'm afraid you can't quit just yet, Penelope. Luckily, Penelope landed on a ship. Yeah, sure, with my luck, it'll turn out to be a pirate ship. Unluckily, it was a pirate ship, and the pirates decided to make Penelope walk the plank. I knew it! Ernie, help! I'm coming, Penelope. Walk the plank, you landlubbing wench. Don't miss how Ernie saves Penelope in volume 6. Alright, volume 6. Let's see what's up with Penelope now. The Perils of Penelope conclusion. I'm still up here on this plank, Ernie. Oh, you excited, Tank? You got closer. I'm still coming to help you, Penelope. I still want you to walk the plank, you land-loving wench. Fortunately, a young hero carpenter happened by in a rowboat and added wood to the plank to make it longer. Fear not, Penelope. I, the young hero carpenter, happening by in my rowboat, will add wood to the plank, making it longer. Oh, fine, but what'll I do when I get to the end of this? And he made it longer. Keep walking, Penelope. I'm still making it longer. This is the silliest story I have ever been in. And longer until it led over the rest of the roof of Penelope's cottage. Thank goodness I'm safe at home. Pretty good, huh? Ah! But Penelope spoke too soon. Poor Penelope fell through a weak spot on the roof. Luckily, Penelope landed on her bed, safe and sound at last. Oh, safe and sound at last. It's over. The whole stupid story is over. What do you mean, stupid story? I loved being in it. The end. Almost. In fact, I'm kind of sad to see the end. Why, I'd like to do it all over again. Again? No, not again. Again. Oh, that's a good idea. Go way back to the beginning in Volume 2 and read the story again. No, please, kids. No! Tank and I hoped you liked this video of Penelope and the perils she's in. And there's Ernie. Bert, what about doing another story like Penelope in Volume 7? I guess we'll have to wait and see if he does that.